If you're anything like me, when you hear the term self-care, you might think of getting a massage, having a spa day, eating a healthy meal, taking some time off. And although that is an aspect of self-care, I want to actually ask a different question. And that question is, which self are you caring for? Are you caring for only your personality self, which is all of those things I just listed? Or is it also possible for you to ask the question, how do I care for my essential self? How do I dedicate myself to reconnecting to my true nature and cultivating a relationship with that deeper, authentic self? And what would get created when we recognize that when we connect with our true nature, we actually have boundless energy rather than feeling depleted? So what if the answer isn't only about getting a spa day, because that's great, or getting a massage, because that's also wonderful, but a deeper approach, and that is reconnecting with our true nature, spending time in the silence, cultivating a relationship with that true nature through the practice of meditation, and recognizing that that self is actually unharmed and unharmable. That self doesn't actually get depleted. This is a complete shift in perspective. And for me, and this is true for me, it might not be true for you, but what I've come to understand, it's when I'm living in my ego self or my personality self. In other words, when I believe I am my thoughts, I am my emotions. When I'm living in that reality, I do feel depleted by the conditions of the world. When I'm living from and as my true nature, I find that I have boundless energy and I can actually be a profoundly beneficial presence on the planet while also feeling energized by life rather than depleted. So how do we care for this self? A profound practice for me is taking a question into meditation. One powerful question is, who am I? Simply sit with that question for a dedicated amount of time, asking yourself that question and noticing if you have answers from your mind, from your emotions, and can you drop down into your essential beingness and begin to experience a different point of view about who and what you are. So rather than thinking we have to take care of ourselves by unplugging from the world, we can recognize that when we plug into our true nature, we have boundless energy. And in that way, we can be in the world, but not of the world, which is a profound teaching that was given to us a couple of thousand years ago. What is it like to actually practice that? To care for the essential self, and then from there, radiating that love energy outward and seeing what happens. Because in my experience, life is a great experiment. My invitation for you is to take a deeper approach to self-care, to care for and cultivate a relationship with your true nature, your essential beingness, to move beyond only caring for yourself in the outer realm and look at how you can care for yourself internally, spending that dedicated time in the silence, exploring who and what you truly are and who you be, and then go out into the world radiating what you have discovered and see what happens.